Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. We are continuing where we left off. We are currently building a new large fleet. Since in the last episode both of our fleets actually got destroyed. One got destroyed while we... where did we send that one? We sent it up here to try and take out the Xenon solar panel. Unfortunately, we were unlucky and the Xenon were waiting with a huge fleet on the other side. And since for capital ships through the superhighways they can only enter one at a time, well, we got gobsmacked. So that fleet got destroyed in its entirety. The other fleet died destroying the defense platform over here. It was in this area. They managed to destroy the defense platform, but only two Odysseus Sentinels survived. And I think should be these two. Should be one more here.
Awaiting orders.
Somewhere. Yeah, this one. So this one and this one were the only surviving ships from our second fleet. So we are building a large new fleet. You can see most of it is finished here. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Odysseus left and a Raptor. These gas miners are for the Trinity Sanctum station. But other than that, not much is going on. We're basically just waiting for the fleets to finish. And while we wait, our stations are also finishing up. I checked Trinity Sanctum, which is our second mega factory. Napoleon's Fortune being the first. Napoleon's Fortune is already done, and this one is about to be done. So we'll have a full production center going in Trinity Sanctum. Also, the Hatikva's Choice and Silent Witness are also getting along quite nicely. Microchips of all things. Actually, drop all of that. I don't think it's going to need that. We're also building a production center here in Grand Exchange. We decided to expand the structure. So the production center is here. It looks fantastic. Not. And it has a dock here, and all is well. We should maybe actually expand the docking area with an additional docking port here. Here maybe, yeah. So let's give it the money it needs to build that. Actually, it changed the prices so that information is not valid. There we are. Because as you can see, it's kind of forming a queue here. And I don't want that. Alright, let's have a look at our Sultan's Haven, if they got orders coming in for the things we're lacking, which is hull parts, yes, and engine parts, also yes. So this is the Trinity Sanctum ship, going to deliver some antimatter converters. Okay, that's cool. How about you? Are you using your big trader I gave you? No, not yet. Not yet. And we are building another Odysseus. That means we only have 4 left, and then the Raptor. The Raptor is going to take the most amount of time to actually get the resources for, because it costs 30,000 hull parts, which is a lot. 31,500 to be exact. And here comes another Odysseus. Oh no, it's the same one that was under construction previously. We need around 5,500 hull parts for an Odysseus Sentinel. So for all the 5 we have left, that should be around 27,500. There is a Xenon Eye over here. It's not really a threat to us, at least not yet. There is a chance that if the Xenon attacks this sector, it will actually go for this station first, because it counts as a defense platform. but I don't think so, because it's currently owned by the Paranid, so that's subject to change after the Holy Order of the Pontifex makes another push. But this defense platform is also closer to the gate than my station is. Oh, and here we go with a couple of more Odysseus Sentinels. We're also getting the miners, so let's make them ready for departure to Trinity Sanctum. There they are. Alright, so only 2 more Odysseus Sentinels, and then we're getting the Raptor. The Raptor is going to take the longest. Didn't we put a defensive squad around Moneymaker 2? Maybe they've already been destroyed. Oh well, the Moneymaker stations aren't really that important anymore, now that we got our mega factories up and running. Because now we have 2 fully functional ones. We have Napoleon's Fortune and we have Trinity Sanctum. Those 2 are fully done. And soon Silent Witness and Hector's Choice 2, they're also going to be done. So our production is really starting to ramp up now. How far along are you actually? Okay, so you're a bit less than halfway, it seems like. And now we only need resources for 1 Odysseus Sentinel, and then we're on to the Raptor. While I remember it, we should also manually change the amount of hull parts that Silent Witness Shipyard can hold as well. So let's go into logical overview. Hull parts, not automatic. We want around 100,000, please. Alright. So we're just going to continue to wait. I'm going to get myself a glass of water. I'll be back in a minute. And we're back. there's the Corona. Alright, so we only got one Odysseus and then a Raptor. So that would mean we're lacking about 30... I'm guessing around 34,000 hull parts. Yeah, 33.251. Are we getting those? Let's see. We're not getting a lot of hull parts right now, actually. What are you ordering? You're ordering a lot of antimatter converters, actually. Alright. But we should get another like rush for hull parts after we've finished these trades. It's all the Huron Vanguards, which means it's the Sultan's Havens raiders, so let's just keep an eye out on these ones. Okay, so they're all in system right now. So let's see if when they finish their transfer of the antimatter converters, if they move on over to, yes, buying hull parts. Seems like a Huron decided to go for engine parts instead. Not really seeing the movement I want here. I mean, one of them decided to buy hull parts, but I want more to decide to buy hull parts. Oh well, maybe our other stations are running out. Let's see here. Yeah, they're kind of running out. And Trinity Sanctum. Oh no, you have plenty. Oh well, it'll all sort itself out in time. And when we get another shipyard up and running, that's another area to store the things we need to build ships. Then we can push both factories when we need to replace ships urgently, and we'll be good. Seems like my Dragon Squad is doing really well down here. And there they go. Good boys. But they don't drop anything other than basic weapon chambers and stuff like that. I'm really looking for that exceptional modding capability, but unfortunately we're not seeing it. Alright, so here goes the last Odysseus. That means we're only looking for the Raptor to come. Does my moneymakers have a lot of hull parts? They have a bit. Alright, so how does the hull part allocation look now? You're getting some more. I would like to see even more than this, but I might have to assign even more traders. When are you getting your first fabrication base? Down here. Okay, so that's kind of soon. And your large ones you're getting all the way down here. And then your extra large ones pretty soon after that. Okay. I think we might want even more traders actually, large traders. So we'll order some more when the Raptor is done and we've configured our fleet. Then we'll order some more traders and we'll assign them to their stations. Right now we have, let's see, we have one. This is kind of a half, but like we're talking about mega factories that produces everything. Grand exchange has to be included. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 large traders. Alright. We still need 21,000 hull parts. Are we getting a bit more trades pertaining to hull parts? Not many, no. We're kind of focusing on engine parts inexplicably. Oh well, no matter. We'll get it in time anyway. I'm kind of thinking of expanding up here in this direction. Seems like Family Newt is the only reasonable place to place a station. It's close to Tharkas Cascade 5, and let's see, can they jump anywhere else? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's in range of Silent Witness 11. 4, 5, Trinity Sanctum 3. It's kind of a bit too far away, but not criminally so. Then again, I think it would be better to place it in Family Shin. If we were to place it at all. I'll think about it. See here, this is the kind of thing we want to see. A lot of trades for all parts coming in. So how much are we missing right now? 15.5. Maybe Frontier Edge would be a nice choice. Or maybe just in the Void. Yeah, I think the Void is actually an excellent choice. Let's see, is it in reach of our stations? 1 jump, 2, 3. It can reach Grand Exchange, and 4 it can reach Sultan's Haven. Should have lots of mining opportunities around it. Yeah, I like the idea of the Void. Let's place a station in the Void. So let's go into our account management. We're going to siphon off some money from Sultan's HQ just to get the new one started. We're going to move down to the Void, manage plots, make it a really big one, place it here, here, there. Or do we want it closer to this gate actually? Alright, so this is going to be the location. We're gonna buy the license and continue. We're gonna load our big boy R. We're gonna go all the way down. We're gonna assign a builder first. Let's get ourselves an Antigone construction vessel. And let's get some money into the project just to get it started, and we'll confirm. Okay, so there we got another station going. It's important to expand, guys. That's the only real way you're gonna get a power base. And we also want, in time, I think we want a shipyard down here in Frontier Edge, or Attilia's Misfortune. We kind of want to cover all the bases. And our presence in this area is pitiful, so... Let's see. When are you getting done? Because we need some money, so I might consider opening you up for trade. Okay, so I think we're actually gonna get what we need from these trades. So that should be coming when they come. This guy has to be like a legendary pilot by now. Not really, no. Seems like the Holy Order of the Pontifex failed an attack here against the Xenon Wharf. Let's actually check the condition of... Oh, did I lose my Elite and Discover Vanguard? Oh yeah, we did. We sent them into Matrix 79B. They got destroyed here, of course. Alright, so let's not update ourselves on the status of those sectors. Let's see, we got a very injured ship here. It's not ours, okay. We have not begun construction of our ship yet. We only lack 163 hull parts. Ain't that typical? We're getting another production influx pretty soon, but I think we're gonna get a trade before that, so let's just hold our breaths. Oh, and we need to build those 5 traders before we open it up for business. And there she goes. That's the Raptor being under construction, which means we are going to build our 7 large freighters. So that's another 31,000 hull parts. It's expensive. It's expensive. Let's see how many building drones are in use for building one extra large ship. 50. Okay. So technically our maximum output should be 3 times... Yeah, 3 times 50 is 150, so 150 building drones for the extra large production. Let's see, have you begun construction yet? Yes, you have. How many crew do you have? You have a lot. Let's have you dock up and give up one of your crew members. See, let's work somewhere else for me. This one as a manager. There we go. Congratulations, you are now a leader. Let's have you fly away. Let's remove the order. Move. And get you back to your normal behavior. So we also need to order up a trading and mining fleet for this guy, but that can wait for a couple of minutes. I think we're gonna want to get our traders done first. Then we'll get the mining and trading fleet. Then we'll open the station up for buying and selling ships. Speaking of buying and selling ships, have you started building your small to medium yet? Very soon, very soon. Alright, let's start from the top and work our way down. So, Grand Exchange, you're getting... Where did you go? There you are. You're getting a trader. There you go. Have fun. And I take less choice, you're getting a trader as well. Of course, after we save the game. Trader, there you go. Alright, so when our Raptor finishes up, we're gonna configure the fleet and set up all of the commands and orders that we need to set up. Alright, so here's the Raptor. First of all, let's get these to be supply fleet. We're gonna get the Ospreys and Odysseus be attack fleet. Gonna get the Ares to be interceptors. Because I'm planning to do a bit different kind of thingamajig here with this one. Let's just have this be defense fleet. We're gonna reconfigure all of that right now. So Osprey, Dragon, you're gonna go under one of these as a defense fleet. Now let's see if that works. Yes, okay. So that's one Odysseus. Let's get another. Osprey, Dragon, be a defense group. Let's see here, you are going to be a defense group for, oh whoops, you and be defenders for this guy, you let's wait, because I think the Raptor is trying to dock everything right now. Alright, so that's at least 2 done as they are supposed to be. Alright, so let's move on then. You and you are going to be defense group for this guy. Dragon. Okay, so that worked. You and you are going to be a defense force for this guy. Yep. You and you are going to be the same for this guy. Okay, you got your dragon, but you're missing your osprey, so let's wait. There it is. You and you are going to be this guy's defense group. Yep. You and you are going to be this guy's defense group. You and you. You. This might be too much micromanagement if we have to replace these Aries and Dragons and Ospreys. But I think this setup will work better. Or at least I hope it will. Alright, and lastly, you two are going to be a own defense force in the Delta group right here. Alright, so let's go ahead and set formation as circle, I suppose. And let's go ahead and test this little thing out. Where do we want to do that? Maybe we'll just patrol around this area. Check position. This position, confirm. Take a look at that. That's a big, beautiful fleet if I've ever seen one. Alright, but we still have some traders to distribute. So next on the list is you, and then it's you. Yeah, just look at this bottleneck. Only one large ship at a time. Yeah, it takes a long time to move a large fleet through a superhighway. We gotta take that into consideration when we wanna attack and defend certain sectors. Let's give you some more money to play with. I don't really have a lot right now, but make do. You're going to Silent Witness. Next is Darkest Cascade. And now it's building its last one. So let's place the order for some traders and some miners. Let's actually only go for large miners with this one. And I don't think we need more than 4 gas miners in this case, and probably not more than probably want to say 8, maybe even 6. Well, let's go for 8. And then let's get some Incanturas and big Trady Boy, like so. Add to shopping list, and let's get 5. All right, and let's confirm. I mean, it won't be able to actually use those ships before it builds the pier. Which doesn't happen before way down here. So the station is going to be useless for quite a while, but that doesn't really hurt us. I kind of want to test out if this loadout actually works. Because these ships should be more survivable than our medium ships. Alright, let's rename this fleet. Let's call it the Xenon Vengeance. Alright, Trinity Sanctum, you got a trader. There we go. Where are you at? Getting closer. Actually, let's use you for something something a bit more useful. Let's actually get you over here. Oh, actually, let's remove this order. And let's get it over here and attack this one. Have you lost any subordinates? Not that I can see. Oh yes, you've lost a couple of Odysseus vanguards. So we'll need to build a couple more Odysseus vanguards to keep Tharka's Cascade safe. Alright, let's do something super duper smart, and let's actually scout out this sector first. Alright, so it's safe for... not safe. Or we should be able to tango with 1k, so let's attack this one. All right. Alright, so the swarm is released. Let's have a look at the numbers here to see if we're losing any.
Awaiting orders.
No, we lost no one. Okay, good. Good. Alright, let's wait for the fleet to assemble over here, and then we'll push further into the sector. Seems like we're getting some backup from the Syarth, if they are actually going to go through the gate. Alright, so that's the fleet more or less assembled. So let's move on here. Let's attack this solar power plant. Let's get a bit closer to it first so we know that we're in range. Oh, I like this. So the Raptor actually released the fighters here because medium and small ships were attacking the fleet, so that's actually a defensive measure. I do like that. I do really like that. Alright, but things are in range, so let's go ahead and attack the solar power plant now. Oh yes, we're wrecking it. I don't think we're gonna take a single loss in this engagement here. Okay, so it seems like this fleet is very effective. Alright, great. So after that is done, move over here. Let's also spit some money into our budding station in the void. Look at that, that's one Ares against a Xenon, I guess there was an N. The Ares are much superior to the Xenon fighters, which is exactly what we want to see. let's see, you guys are full up on supplies, that's good. Here is our next target, so let's oh, they have a defense station right next to it, but it's not complete yet, so let's attack the defense station. Then let's attack the power plant. There we go. Hopefully this works. Oh yeah, it doesn't have any turrets yet. Okay, that's good. Perfect. Yeah, we're gonna crush these guys. Wonderful. Let's actually teleport over there and see how that battle looks. Let's get on board our raptor. And then let's select this one. Let's do the far view on that station. Let me just plug in my proper keyboard here, so that we can zoom around and look at how this actually looks. Have a look at that. That is a beautiful image if I've ever seen one. And just look at the amount of destroyers here. Beautiful. You know, it's one thing to build a fleet and it's another thing to kind of just see it, how it works for yourself. And I gotta admit, those raptors, they look freaking cool. Just look at that beautiful, beautiful ship. There goes another module. Beautiful. Okay, let's go back to our Pegasus just so we can have a little overview over the situation and what's happening. And the game's gotta save first because that was too awesome.
Entering system, Argon Prime.
Alright, so let's have a look at how the situation unfolds here. This one has actually gotten a bit damaged. But that should be fine.
Awaiting orders.
So let's have you move over here. Let's attack it. It doesn't seem like there's many enemy forces to be afraid of. And we actually knocked this sector back into neutral territory. We haven't lost a single ship yet. Not a single one. And we've taken over this entire sector. Beautiful. I like this new fleet layout. So let's create another one. Soonish. Let's see, how are you doing on the funds department? Don't quite have enough. Well, we'll wait a little bit more. Alright, this is going to take them a while to rebuild from, so I'm satisfied with that. Let's go ahead and do something similar. Maybe in Turquoise Sea, actually. Let's just move them over to the jump gate and maybe we'll make an informed decision along the way. Look at that, 4 stations absolutely pummeled. Good work, me. Oh, and I need a couple more Odysseus destroyers for this station. Gotta remember that. Gotta remember. How far along in your construction have you gotten? You're still a long ways away from that pre-dock pier. But it's all good. It's all good. We're gonna set up trade restrictions from that one soonish. Let's see. You're probably selling chips, aren't you? Go with the logical overview. You're actually not selling chips. Interesting. Why not? Maybe because the only small ship we're selling is the Ares, and neither the Argon or Antigone, for that matter, can buy those types of ships. Yeah, we are getting ship fabrication capabilities here. So that is wonderful. Absolutely fantastic. Seems like the Holy Order of the Pontifex is actually being pushed back from Second Contact. but they have destroyed a fair number of Paranid stations here in this sector. Alright, I think I have to run over to the toilet for just a second. I'm gonna let the game run in the meanwhile, and I'll see you guys in a couple minutes. And we're back. So let's send over some money for the void. So how far have our fleet gotten? Quite far. Seems like we're running into a lack of hull parts. Maybe you aren't selling as effectively as before, or buying, rather? Seems you are. This whole area is actually a very nice choke point. We could cut off this jump gate right here, and we'll have access to 5 sectors just from one defensive vantage. We'll have to clear out the entirety of the area, but this might be our future kind of capital area where we'll expand from. This jump gate here. And this goes into another very nice choke point with the superhighways. So actually, maybe we'll extend it all the way over to here. Here things get a bit more complicated because we have 2 jump gates coming in here. But still, 2 isn't too bad, and if we take over this area, then it becomes a choke point again. This area right here isn't too valuable for us though, because there are no natural resources here. And since we're making Grand Exchange into a kind of super factory kind of thing, I think we're going to just press the button right here.
I will need some materials to get started.
And it should get those materials automatically. Just so we have the maximum range on the teleportation. It's going to be practical. Alright, so let's remove that order, and let's have you move into Xenon space here. Absolute eradication.
Awaiting orders.
Beautiful. Alright, so it seems like the Xenon are trying to take down a Teladi defense platform. We're not going to allow that. We can't teleport because it's too far away, but we can teleport to... here to you maybe? Yep. And then we'll teleport over here.
Entering system. IS mists.
And then we'll teleport over
Entering system. EWAS twin.
here.
Entering system. Turquoise sea.
So there's the enemy. It's about to get wrecked. Oh, collision, collision, collision. Yeah, it's the collisions causing this slowdown, guys. There's not really much I can do about it. It's dumb AI at its best. Yeah, this Xenon K, it's getting wrecked. And there it goes. So that is a CPU bottleneck because of the clusterfuck over here with these ships. Because they're calculating like 500,000 collisions a second. Alright, so let's get out of here. Teleport to you. Then I guess we'll teleport over here. Then we'll teleport
Entering system.
over here.
Nobilious fortune.
And then we'll teleport right over here.
System. Second contact. Entering system. Argon Prime.
Alright guys, so I think that's a good point to end this episode on. I'll see you in the next one, so have a nice day. Bye!